Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so I don't know exactly where we're gonna go with this. I was debating on whether or not I wanted to share something with you all. But if I am guided to later on, then I will. I also have created a new spread, which I don't think we're going to do today, or tonight rather. Yeah, it's 10:24. But hopefully we'll get into it at some point. So we're just gonna get into it. I'm just gonna see what there is, what's going on in the collective. Or for whoever needs to hear this message. As always, we're going to get the confirmation affirmation card. We'll leave it face down until the end. Confirmation affirmation for this week. Okay, it's that one. That was quick. Okay. Now we're going to get this cosmic deck. Mother Earth at the bottom. I hope you all are doing well out there. What is it, Spirit? Free Spirit. Number 13. Transformation, number 33 at the bottom. You see how her arms are like kind of wavy? This. I just heard sacred flow. It's like, yeah, it's like she's just dancing. And then transformation here at the bottom. Heart chakra and crown chakra being highlighted here. Third eye, sorry. Interesting. Time out is under that as well. You'll have to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I feel like this might be a little bit kind of a different messages for different people. Something about roots, lineage. Sacred pause. Your interconnectedness with all things. Celebration was under that as well. I'm not gonna take transformation, but I'll leave it there. Let's look at free spirit. True freedom is attained when one transcends the illusionary imprisonment of their mind. This card represents the need to let go of limiting beliefs you hold within yourself. Beliefs regarding who you are and what you are capable of achieving. There are two types of beliefs: beneficial beliefs, which encourage you to grow, and detrimental beliefs, which keep you imprisoned and bound by fear. These core beliefs lie in your subconscious and attract experiences that match their emanating frequency. So, if your subconscious holds more detrimental beliefs, it is likely you will attract circumstances to match that energy. If you find yourself attracting more roadblocks and hurdles, look within yourself and see what limiting beliefs you hold inside. It is these beliefs that block you from living a more fulfilling life of manifestation, inner freedom, and peace. If you were drawn to this card, Spirit is encouraging you to look deeper within yourself and see what it is that is holding you back from living a more purpose-filled life. Do you harbor thoughts of not being good, worthy, or talented enough? What vibration are you sending out to the world to receive the roadblocks that you currently face? Remember that what you wish for in your life needs to be in an exact match to the beliefs that are lying in your subconscious. If they are not in sync with each other, then it is most likely that your wishes may take longer to manifest. What detrimental beliefs have you been holding on to all these years? Reframe and replace any detrimental beliefs uncovered with beneficial affirmations. The prayer says, Great Spirit, assist me to understand and transcend any detrimental beliefs I may hold within myself. I kind of feel like we have to read transformation now because that is a transformation. When you change your beliefs, you can change your life. And the day came when the risk to remain tight in a bud was more painful than the risk it took to blossom. Transformation occurs in nature's cycles all around us, birth, death, and rebirth. These cycles are not feared when we are able to observe the transformation and beauty in change. If you have drawn this card, you are also going through a beautiful transformation of self. This process can be challenging and difficult at times. Not knowing what is ahead of us can seem daunting, and you may feel you are unraveling. Dearest one, have no fear or concern. You are embarking on a remarkable journey that will invoke and touch your soul. This is a time when patterns, habits, and old belief systems are challenged and transcended. The butterfly is slowly emerging from its cocoon, which it once found stable, safe, warm, and secure. For many years, you have been playing it safe in all areas and facets of your life. But now you find that things are happening around you that challenge your way of being. You wished for more, did you not? You hungered for greater understanding, greater clarity, and greater and stronger connection to the mystery of the divine. The caterpillar has had its day. It has experienced all it needs to experience, and now the time has come for the butterfly to emerge. The beauty you bring into this world with your unique colors and flight will be so very inspiring. With your radiant beauty and courage, you will raise the vibration of this earth to greater octaves of love and light. The affirmation says, I am courageous as I embrace this transformation with love. That's so good. All right, we're going to get the sacred web. I just preemptively feel like we're going to need the book on this. 12:27 was on the clock. What else? Seven of Wands. You may have ignited these flames. You being the koala. But you're looking down at them now. Seer of earth at the bottom. Hmm. Four of Cups. And the Scorpion. So I got something interesting from these two cards, just on an intuitive level, that I don't think I've ever received them quite like this before. Let me just try to... I don't even know how to explain this. Okay. It's like you're capable of viewing from such a far distance that you can see the earth and the flames in it, right? The flames that you helped to ignite. I've never read those cards like that before. I find that very, very interesting. Let's see what the book has to say about these. There is no need to fear this moment. There is no need to hide. Ask yourself, ask yourself, what internal struggle keeps you from your destination, from your creative intentions? How can you find the strength to stand your ground? What would happen if you let down your guard and allowed yourself to be more vulnerable? Close your eyes. Breathe in calm and breathe out calm. Believe in your ability to persevere, for you already stand in the tops of the trees. From this perspective, let your steadfast concentration help you to see more clearly all that you seek. Take the time to dream of a world where love calls your name, where your gleaming light calls others to you. What did I say? Continue to pursue this state of grace, for it reflects your ability. I'm getting emotional, y'all. For it reflects your ability to love authentically when you shed self-doubt and live with compassion for self and for others. It takes perseverance to love authentically and to live with compassion for all beings. Wow, y'all. That's wild. Yeah, I mean, even that one mentioned something about like taking a time out or... Okay. The Seer of Earth. The Seer of Earth has worked hard and sacrificed much to cultivate a life of overflowing fullness. They have reflected on the intelligent interconnectedness of the planets. What did I say? I'm sorry, y'all. Sometimes this... okay, never mind. Let me continue. They have reflected on the intelligent interconnectedness of the planets that circle the cosmic sky. They affirm the need for healthy polarity and reveal the prosperity that can be found in balanced opposition, in the wisdom of the seasons of the earth and the movement of the sun and the moon. They encourage you to assimilate the gifts and the challenges that accompany a spiritual being living in a material world, and invite you to cultivate harmony within your own body, mind, and spirit. While it isn't easy, they know that your real strength lies in your ability to give thanks for all aspects of your material existence. The Seer of Earth holds in their hands a model for you of a balanced life lived with creativity, courage, and integrity. The affirmation at the bottom says, I cultivate harmony when I give thanks for all aspects of my material existence. Rest. What is it that you seek? Look into your resilient heart. Take this time to rest from your efforts so that you can be fully present to whatever feelings arise. That would be why I'm getting so emotional in this reading. When you turn your gaze within, you can appreciate all that you already have and all that you have to offer. There is no reason to rush, for there will always be time to drink from the cups that surround you. Embrace the unknown, the sacred mysteries, the wisdom of your soul. Remember that nothing outside of you, no idea, no relationship, no wild delight, can fill you up. Your inner navigator is all that you need to advise you. Rest in the knowledge that you have within you everything that you need. The affirmation at the bottom says, I rest in the knowledge that I already have within me everything that I need. And then we had this at the bottom of the deck. Appreciation. Wings spread in appreciation for all that has blossomed from the planted seed. You rise above the muddy waters, head lifted to the light. Your sense of what is possible has expanded through your trials, your accomplishments, and your ability to detach yourself from any need to be acknowledged or admired. With newfound humility, you have managed to cultivate and restore balance between effort and ease, dark and light. Through intentional action, you emerge from your experience in the ascending shape of your true passion. The climb is heady, but material success is fleeting. You remember that anything of true value lives within the sacred garden of your heart. The affirmation says, I rise up in appreciation for the gifts that bloom within the sacred garden of my heart. Y'all. That's so good. That's so good. Okay. Just saw redirection. And time to fly. Can we get some more messages, please? What else do they need to know? Self-compassion. Yeah. You have to have compassion for yourself too. Not in like a self-pity way or anything. Just I mean, sometimes it might be that. As long as you don't stay there, I suppose. I mean, we all process things differently. You have to have compassion for yourself too, in your own struggles, so that way you can extend that same sort of compassion to others. Safe passage. Yeah. You have safe passage through this transformation. I feel like one more out of here. Towards your path. Safe passage to your path. Perseverance. Did we not have that with the koala? Man, you guys. What else, Spirit? You could be even providing safe passage to someone else, but I think this is Spirit providing the path of the safe passage for you. We got ill intentions, but it came out in the reverse. Space. Multiple pathways. 3333. Right. There are multiple pathways. And space again at the bottom. Spirit's giving you the space, safe passage. What is this? What is this? Can you tell us? Okay. Threshold and spirit guides. Oh. Your spirit guides are helping you by blocking people's ill intentions. Ah. I see. Wow. Thank you, spirit guides. My own and whoever else's. Memory at the bottom. Clarify this. This one really wanted to stay out. Choices. Choices. They all have choices. What else do they need to know? Candle. Maybe you need to light a candle. Divine timing, alchemy. Honor your energy. What do they need to light a candle for? Go within. I can't tell you. I can't tell you. Only you can tell you. Redirection. Again. Can we get, like, I don't know. Can we, well, it's going to be different for everyone probably, right? Can we have, like, a clue? Or something? Let's get a couple charms. Letters, maybe? Letters, symbols. What is it that they need to light the candle for? Okay, we got the word sweet, kiss. We have a death moth, a heart, an open heart. This nest branch thing. The letter C. The moon. A heart key. A heart with a dagger through it. A bleeding heart. The letter O. A I'm going to leave these letters out over here and see if there's any names or words or anything I can get out of it. It's a mouse with some mushrooms. A kitty in the night sky on a branch. Tree with hearts. Another tree. Traffic light. Capricorn. A life ring. Three birds on a branch. A wolf. Another moon. This one has a face. A mirror. A cross. The letter H, A, E. H, A. So, Y. M. And W. Okay, so we have COHAEYMW. So give me a second. Right away I saw yeah, YEA. I guess yeah, YEAH even. Champ. We don't have a P, but U, like YEW. We, me, Mo. His name could be Mo. Woman. We don't have an N, but I'm just kind of seeing that here. Coy. Like COY, coy. Whoa. WHOA. Ahoy. AHOY. Cow. Why? Like the question why? Come. C-O-M-E. Come. Home. Someone wants you to come home. Caw. C-A-W. Like a crow. Caw. I'm seeing homie. H-O-M-E-Y. I don't know, guys. Okay. You'll have to let me know if any of that resonated. Go within. There's a lot of energy over there on the table. Knight of Swords and Three of Pentacles. Interesting. These birds on this card here look quite similar to this one. Okay, Spirit. Let's get one of these. And one from the ancestors. And we'll close it out. What do you want to say from this deck? The Hanged Man. And the Star at the bottom. Okay, guys, this is kind of weird. This is only my second time using this deck, but right off the bat, I'm just noticing that the Hanged Man depicted in this card is not bound. He's choosing to be there. And there's a fairy telling him something. The new perspectives on life, right? With that necklace there in the tree. And this one around my neck. Wow. And the Star. I do believe these are koi. Such an interesting card. Feeling guided to read that one. Never actually read from this. This is a new deck. Anyway, I've used it like one time. Hold on. We're gonna get there. There we go. Silver gilded footsteps glide on silver flowing streams, with the silver glowing starlight etching night in silver streams. There is no sun, there is no moon. In the hushed stillness of the blackest night, only a trail of stars glitters like a fortune in diamonds upon the velvet carpet of the sky. The river of the Milky Way pours across the heavens in a cascade of starry pinpricks, and she comes dancing down that lane to where the celestial river runs to the silver-etched earthly waters. Water and earth and air become a single element in her presence. Walk on one, swim through the other. It matters not which. They are as she wills them to be. She dances, and her feet are so light there is but the barest disturbance of ripples upon her watery dance floor. I was going to say it earlier, but I didn't. This card seriously resembles this one. Excuse me. She dances the dance that the stars have choreographed in their millennia of gazing down on earth. It is their silent homage to the burning spirit they have witnessed. It is the dance and flow of human life, condensed into a pure essence of painful beauty. It is hope made into a visual form. She stretches and strains, sways and arches, leaps into impossible heights in time to a tempo that beats in the silent pulses of the stars above. Didn't we have divine timing? Maybe that was at the bottom or something. Right? I swear we had that. Okay. A cascade of river droplets, excuse me. A cascade of river droplets sprays forth from her swirling form. Where each droplet falls, a flowery tendril slowly sprouts. She dances tirelessly through the night, inhuman and yet embodying humanity in her very being. When the glow of dawn touches the eastern sky, she clasps her silvery cloak tight. There is a sudden weariness to her eyes, but it is edged with triumph as well. She steps up the slowly furling carpet of the Milky Way, back to her sister stars in the night, where they gleam and wait for the next true night to dance again. The meaning of this card: regaining hope, faith in the future, inspiration. Finding the still and silent place within your being of serenity, tranquility, amid trouble, harmony, offering without reservations, sharing and being generous. The harshness of daylight or even moonlight is gone, and there is nothing but the calm and non-judgmental eyes of the stars. There is a peace to that, a space to gather up, prepare, and uplift the spirit. Let loose doubts and fears to the embrace of night. The stars have always been symbols of guidance and hope, the light to lead you home. A resilient fish, carp, symbolize strength, perseverance, courage, and determination of spirit. The chrysanthemums, commonly representative of longevity, are also symbols of hope. I think the chrysanthemum is a November month flower, is it not? If you know, put it in the comments. I'm not going to bother looking it up right now. Okay. Let's get one from the ancestors. Softly, softly, the tender touch, and focus on the light. Goodness gracious, I'm sorry, y'all. It is a bit late, I suppose. Ancestors, what do you guys have to say about this reading? For the highest good of all who's here. Whoever is watching this or needs this message. For their highest good and the highest good of all. The word wants to be written. Number 42. In the world, not of the world. I mean, her boobs are covered by her hair. Okay. Let's read this one quickly. I'll try to summarize because this reading has been a bit long. I don't mind, but Maybe you guys do. I don't know. You're here with me or you're not. Okay. You might have been taught that creativity is something you have to work hard to access, or that finding your life purpose is so difficult that you must search high and low for it. Yet what you are is within you and wants to come out at every available opportunity. You don't have to struggle so much. It is more about allowing space for it to manifest and to let the energy flow. The real struggle is not in finding something. It is more about letting go of the idea that you need to search for your path in the first place. You see, the process of activating your life path is a natural one. The effort is in getting out of the way, not in making something happen. As for being yourself, that is the foundation from which your true life path will reveal itself. Being yourself becomes easier when you give yourself permission to love, honor, and accept yourself in all circumstances, especially the ones where you might be more tempted to reject and judge. There's that self-compassion. Give the sacred rebel within the opportunity to decide your values, irrespective of whether they meet with general social acceptance. This oracle brings you the message that what you are dreaming of or seeking to do, create, live, or manifest is actually very natural for you. That is why you want to do it. If you experienced controlling and manipulative forces as you were growing up, you would have found it hard to access your natural state at the time. And that's why you safe passage. That's why spirit guides are blocking anyone's ill intentions, too. You would have been too busy trying to adapt and get through the trials of childhood. When you finished navigating childhood and started to let go of who you were taught to be in order to become who you really are, you may have found your life path was not easily accessible. That is simply because your true and natural self was covered by layers of shame from the early conditioning that you had to be other than you are in order to win love or to be accepted. However, that natural self hasn't gone anywhere. It is still there within you. Now it is just about chipping away at the walls of shame, perhaps with a defiant, "Who the hell cares? I am here and I am going to love myself anyway." This allows you to risk bearing the feelings of any shame that arise as you release old emotional wounds and break away from any restraints to unconditional self-love. The sacred rebel within can empower you to love yourself no matter what, simply because you want to. You might decide to declare, "I am still lovable," so put that in your pipe and smoke it. This will send an energetic message to whomever shamed you in the first place, whether they meant to or not. Your message could be going to a parent, school teacher, sibling, friend, lover, or anyone else that was struggling enough with their own shame wound that they couldn't help but dump it on you. You can be freed to realize that the shame is just an emotion, not a truth, and you can defy any hold it has ever had on you and your ability to love yourself. This oracle brings you the guidance that you are now powerful enough to break the cycle. It is time to stop the shame and claim yourself in love instead. What you want to write, sing, dance, or become is you. It is natural. Drop your defenses, get into the grit, and confront the power that any old shaming has had over you. It's finished now. It is time for you to be naked with yourself. Acknowledge how gorgeous you are and get on with your work. Life is urging you to do so because the work wants to happen. What you want to create wants to be created. The word wants to be written. You just need to let go of any remnants of the past that have been in your way. Step firmly over them and onto your path. The healing process says, say aloud, I now choose to forgive and release any person, situation, or circumstance that has ever been a source of shame or shaming for me, whether conscious or unconscious. I now release this from my body, mind, and heart through unconditional love. I choose to claim myself instead. I love, accept, and claim all of me under the loving protection and wisdom of life. I choose to live as myself. Now, I call on the unconditionally loving assistance that life wishes to send me for this journey now. I honor my creative power and my innate worth. So be it. Be kind to yourself. Say this every day for the next few days or however long it takes for you to believe it. You are worth the effort. Okay, let's look at the confirmation affirmation. I believe in myself. Believe in yourself, right? Isn't that what that just said? You got this. Okay. All right, guys, that's all I have for you tonight. If you found that helpful or insightful or it resonated with you in some form or fashion, like, comment, share, subscribe. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.